And on top of the debate, we have some breaking news coming in from Dominica, where a court has granted bail to fugitive Mehul Choksi on medical grounds. He's been allowed relief only for medical treatment in Antigua. What does this mean for Mehul Choksi, and what does this mean for India, which wanted him brought back? Let me go across to Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor, joining us live. Abhishek, for India, what does this mean? Because we know that in the courtroom, a CBI officer, in fact, we are told that 2 CBI officers were present. We were watching this very, very closely. Does this mean a delay for India in bringing back Mehul Choksi?
It does mean a bit of a delay, Niranjan, and to that extent a bit of a setback as well, I would say, because now he can go back to Antigua and he has an element of judicial protection there, given the fact that his citizenship status is being contested in the court. And till then he can continue and argue that he has to be treated medically. And it seems that his case about illegal entry in Dominica has been kept in sort of permanent abeyance till the time that he recovers. He had argued in the court that he is suffering with some neurological disorders because of the beating he had got, or the alleged beating when he was being taken out of Antigua and when he landed at Dominica. So I think there is definitely going to be some more delay, even as I would say the Antiguan government and the establishment there is pretty well disposed towards extraditing or deporting him back to India. The fact that there is already a judicial process going on about his citizenship status, and
okay, Abhishek,
the fact
stay
that
with
he
me. I
has
have
been
Vijay Agarwal on the phone line,
on
senior
health
advocate.
grounds.
Abhishek, sorry for interrupting you there. Vijay Agarwal, senior advocate, Supreme Court, joining us on the phone line. Mehul Choksi's lawyer. Mr. Agarwal, what does this mean for your client? Mr. Agarwal, good evening. Can you hear me? Just lost the line there, Abhishek. I'm just going across to him. In fact, we're trying to reconnect Vijay Agarwal to see if we can go across to him. But now, we reported on these 2 petitions that were filed, Abhishek, a few days back. Seemed like a classic legal tactic to buy some time for Mehul Choksi, and he succeeded so far.
Well, yes, and it seems that so far as the Indian objective of getting him back is concerned, that has definitely seen some setback today, Niranjan, with this development. And I would say it does get delayed a bit because now Mehul Choksi, because of the proceedings in Dominica, can tell the Antiguan authorities that he has to report back to Dominica. And to Dominica, he can tell that he is being treated. In fact, there is, if you go by reports in Antiguan media, there seems to be a plan to not just get him treated in Antigua, but perhaps take him out to some other even safer place. So I think...
okay, Abhishek, Vijay Agarwal is back on the line. Let me go across to him. Yeah, Vijay Agarwal, senior advocate, yes, and Mehul Choksi's lawyer. Mr. Agarwal, what does this mean for your client?
This shows the Dominican courts have upheld the rule of law. This shows that the Dominican courts have upheld the principles of human dignity, and the fact that till you are only an accused, you cannot be deprived of the right to get.
Hello, can you hear us? I think I lost the line there. Okay, we'll let that be at this point. I'm thanking you, Abhishek. We'll come back to the story, keeping a close track on the developments in Dominica. Would have wanted to take a couple of more questions, but we lost the line there with Vijay Agarwal. We're having a poor network with him.